Welcome to the Devils You Know, and you know what I'm going to be saying about the Devils today. But you know what? We're going to keep it light. We're actually going to keep it light a little bit. I'm going to share my screen. See here on using Substack to record, trying to figure it out. It's very basic. It's in its infancy, but it does have a share screen option. So what I will do is share my uh, X account. Now, I just made a whole 25-minute episode where I went through the videos. Didn't realize, I didn't realize that you couldn't hear the audio from that I'm sharing. So, um, I'm hoping you can hear me speak right now. So let's start with Timo Meyer starts the scoring against Carolina. So the Devils started the scoring in Carolina. Of course, that was Mercer's 400th game, and he now is, of course, on his 401st. Wait, was last night his 401st game? Yes, so he tied it, so he'll break that next game, of course. So, Dawson Mercer. Here's some cool. Actually, I thought I got them all, but this is from the '90s set. You got Paul Eisebert as an NHL prospect in the bottom right. Johnny Mack, Kirk Muller. I added Riche there. Sylvain Turgeon, Brendan Shanahan. I don't know how I got this pinnacle in there. Sundstrom, David Malley, Walt Podubny. By the way, I have a exclusive quote regarding Walt Podubny by the next guy here, Ken Danico. I asked him about Walt, and he gave me a comment that I could use. I'll be posting it up soon. Ken Danico, Scott Stevens with Washington, of course. Chris Terreri, great card. Patrick Sundstrom. John Morris, another prospect. There's the Devil Dog. You can follow the Devil Dogs on YouTube at The Devil Dogs and on X at NJ Devil Dogs. Anyway, let's get back to this. John Morris, NHL prospect. Vyacheslav Fetisov, Slava Fetisov. Kasatonov, big time, big deal. Kasatonov and Fetisov at the time. Peter Stastny, Brucey Driver, Shawnee Burke, Tommy Albaline, and of course Eric Weinrich, NHL prospect. I also have the card of his where he's wearing the upper deck. It's an upper deck card. His upper deck rookie where he's wearing the upper deck jersey. Bunch of them did that. I don't think Lindros did that. I think Lindros has the score set that I have. Put your goalie, put Allen in. Now this is a funny little joke. And then he scored. Dadonov pretending he's on the team. Thought that was funny, and then he scored. You know, Fitz needs to come out and admit extending Markstrom is something he did while he was very drunk one night, and it was a huge mistake. Until then, I give him no leeway. Of course, I still wouldn't, but you know what I mean. Colin Graff, gotta try and get him, by the way. Now, you can't hear it, but Fitz the morning after there, it's Chris Hansen says, you talked about sex with a child, and then you tried to kiss her at the door, and then the guy starts slapping himself in the face. So let's watch this. And then you tried to kiss her at the door. All right, stop it, stop it. Now he's crying, going, "Arr!" Who do you blame for that? There you go. Well, why did you do it? Chris Hansen says. All right, calm down, Chris Hansen says. I thought that was funny. Apparently, only 16 other people did. There's me with Gino on Gino's birthday, of course. John Tortorella. The Devils could have hired John Tortorella if we don't have Sarge as our uh, coach. Tortorella should be the coach. Come in. I mean, it's annoying because we didn't even get to it yet. The 6 goals from last night. What is this? This better be recording my audio. This is a new thing. All right. Flurry was the answer, whatever. All right, so Connor Brown gets the scoring going last night. Love the signing of Connor Brown. Love everything about it. There's Rachel with some Star Wars people. Then Nemec ties the game. Look at him sneak in. This is something that Luke Hughes just can't do. Nemec way above Luke Hughes. I would give Luke Hughes away. Nemec needs to stay. Let's go beyond that. Hamilton then ties it late. Of course, I was having some internet trouble at the time, so I missed the live goal, but here's a good replay. And this, remember, Hamilton's got one of the best wrist shots ever. Oh, there he is. I love his celebration with the scarf. I know you can't hear the video. Hopefully they fix that. So Meyer gets that pass back to Jack. Jack to Hamilton. Look at that shot. Oh, that's a right-handed shot. They don't even expect it to get to that corner like that. Woo! Hamilton, very well known for his wonderful sellies, and of course, we're about to see Jack do a selly now. Um, this is the game-winning goal here, right? No, yeah, it's got to be the game-winning goal. Gives the Devils the lead. So this was it 3-3 4. Wait a second. Did the Devils win 5-3 or 6-3? Why am I thinking they won 6-3? This is getting a little crazy in my brain now. I, I I'm having trouble with memory here. 5-3. Okay. God, I'm an idiot. All right, so let's watch this Jack Hughes Schmigegi. I'll talk you through it. Comes in on the break, scores. Spencer Knight's a good goalie too. Jack Hughes, boom. Now watch this celebration. It's a go-ahead goal, but to see the problem is when you're doing a celebration like this, you got to be on a team that's going to the playoffs or at least has a chance. But they're just mathematically, let's just admit it, there's no chance. Celebrating like this is a little much considering you weren't there before the Olympic break to do any of this stuff. Now he's in the month of March, which they call Meyer March, who comes out with 7 points. Yeah, he's got a 3-game goal streak with 7 points altogether in March. Well, Hughes has 22, Brad has 20, Brown has fucking 16. I don't remember. I have the list up on my X account. But watch this. Here he comes, and he does that backwards skating thing that he does, where he puts his arms to his chest, and then of course the quick dagger. Jack Hughes. So Jack Hughes has a 4-point night. As you can see, he's the star of the game. We're not going to watch that, of course. I watched it in the last one. he was kind of rude to Rachel, you know. And also, Nico here says it's not easy. It's a tough league to stay healthy. Talking about, of course, Dawson Schmercer. So, let's see. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay, so I'm still here. All right. So, I have some surprises. If you take a look at this, you're going to see my special Jack Hughes cards have finally been hit. Here's 3 of them. These are 3 of the black. Also, on the back, if anyone gets this one, you also get a Sean Burke autograph. And on this one, you get a William Jennings trophy card signed by Andy Moog, who won it that year in that Pro Set year. So those are my new cards. They finally have come into the autographs. There's black autographs, silver, gold, and a couple of pink. Also, we have the Stadium Series, which went for both games, but sealed. And then we got this. This is Devils of Destiny Marvel comic book, signed by Heeshear in black, so you can hardly see it there. It's where is it? Well, it's right below the fist, right on where Heeshear is with the captain, right below the fist there. You can see that scribble. That's the Nico one. But this is what it looks like. The back is Marvel. These are made by Marvel. They're in mint condition. They're worth money, and if you get them graded, they're worth even more. So the only problem here is that Andre Palat was traded. It's the only player in this story that is not on the team anymore. Thank God. They could have added a bunch that were gone. So in these plastic things, this is a 40th anniversary thing. Best season the Devils ever had on paper. I have, protected. I have them. I have a bunch of them. Some of these have multiple. This one, you can see here, has about 4 or 5. The other ones have 1 or 2. I have some others as well. What I actually was doing with this one that's not, because I don't have a comic book thing for it, I guess I could slide it in with the Heeshear, but I was putting it in this Playboy double Jenny McCarthy and Pam Anderson Playboy magazine, because I am about to sell that on eBay. Unless someone sees this and wants to buy it, let me know. Also, if you want one of these signed by Jesper Bratt, let me know. I'll have that happen. Or Dougie Hamilton. They're the main characters. And Heeshear. If you want this Heeshear one, make me an offer. No problem. I can do it for you. Yeah. So, also, everything I send, whether it's a giveaway, a trade, a sale, card, I always send a 2002, 2003 Stanley Cup year pocket schedule. These are important. They don't make these anymore. And to have one of these in mint condition like it was printed yesterday is just cool to have. It's just cool. It's just cool. And you can't tell me it's not. Also, rookie moments, Macklin Celebrini. This card, if you want, $25, and it's yours. And get it graded. It is a rare rookie from National Hockey Card Day. So, with that, I appreciate everyone listening. I'm testing out this new way of doing things. It's not really the best, but they are upgrading it soon. So hopefully next time it's better. If not, I'll use my other program. Thanks for watching. and listening to The Devils You Know. I am JJ, and we do not have any outro music here because this is being recorded in a very plain, odd way. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Follow me on YouTube at Hockey Joint. At Hockey Joint on YouTube. Please go follow me there. I got shadow banned, I think, because I was getting thousands of views on my shorts, and all of a sudden now I'm getting 2. But I have great shorts. I'm also at One Pack Rip. You can follow me there where I rip one hockey card pack at a time to see what the odds are. If by ripping one pack at a time, what are your odds of getting good hits? And so far, I've done pretty well in the few videos that I've made. So check that out at One Pack Rip. Give me a follow over there. Appreciate all of you. Thank you, and I'll talk to you soon.